Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we are going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What if Mike Barnes reopened Cobra Kai? Part 2. If you guys haven't seen Part 1, I would recommend you go watch it before continuing this one. So in this timeline, Cobra Kai would win the All Valley, and Mike Barnes and the Cobra Kais would go celebrate. Kreese would still come back, and he would still go to the Cobra Kai dojo, and he would be surprised to see Mike Barnes there. Mike Barnes would be surprised to see Kreese, and he would be angry. He would blame Kreese and Terry Silver for ruining his life in the 80s. Kreese would say that he was surprised to see Mike Barnes after all these years. He would say that he was impressed that he brought Cobra Kai back and made them champions again. But Mike Barnes wouldn't want anything to do with Kreese, and he would want to kick Kreese out of Cobra Kai. So Kreese would leave, but he would tell Mike Barnes that he was Cobra Kai, that he always was and always will be, and the events of Cobra Kai Season 2 would carry on. Johnny would want to continue training his students, and he would continue training them in the No Mercy philosophy. Miguel and Robbie would continue their training at Eagle Fang, and those events would carry on. More and more students would want to join Cobra Kai, and Daniel would be mad, so he would decide to reopen up Miyagi-Do, much like in the original timeline, and he would want to get some students for Miyagi-Do, but Daniel would have no luck recruiting new students. Eventually, Kreese would find Johnny again, and he would go to the Eagle Fang dojo. Johnny would be surprised to see Kreese after all these years. Kreese would say that he was surprised to see Johnny running his own karate dojo. He would say that he should be the one running Cobra Kai and continuing its legacy, not Mike Barnes, but Johnny wouldn't want to listen to Kreese. But much like in the original timeline, Kreese would eventually convince Johnny to let him into his dojo, so Kreese would become another sensei at Eagle Fang, and the events of Season 2 would carry on. Dimitri would try joining Eagle Fang in this timeline, but much like in the original timeline, Kreese would hit Dimitri, so Dimitri wouldn't join Eagle Fang in this timeline. Instead, Dimitri would go to Cobra Kai, so Dimitri would join Cobra Kai, and he would start training under Mike Barnes, and he would help Dimitri find his confidence. Hawk wouldn't like that Dimitri joined Cobra Kai, so Hawk would still track down Dimitri, and he would want to fight him, but the Cobra Kai students would defend Dimitri, and they would fight off Hawk and his friends, so the Eagle Fang students and the Cobra Kai students would have a rivalry. Daniel would still have no luck recruiting some new students for Miyagi-Do, and he would eventually find out that Kreese was back, so he would start to see Johnny and the rest of Eagle Fang as a threat, so Daniel would try sabotaging Eagle Fang, so Daniel and Johnny would start to have a rivalry. Mike Barnes and the rest of Cobra Kai would try to keep their distance from Daniel, Johnny, and Kreese. He wouldn't want to get involved with old rivalries, so Mike Barnes would continue training his students for new tournaments. Daniel would try recruiting Sam for Miyagi-Do, but in this timeline, Sam wouldn't be interested in karate. There would be a main rivalry between Eagle Fang and Daniel, with Cobra Kai off to the side, but Kreese wouldn't like that Mike Barnes was running Cobra Kai without him, so he would want to form a plan to eventually take back Cobra Kai as his own, but he wouldn't tell Johnny about his plan. Things would be a lot less uneventful in this timeline. There wouldn't be a school fight, no one would be paralyzed or go to juvie. Eventually Daniel would give up and he would decide to shut down Miyagi-Do since he had no students, but he would still try to take down Eagle Fang and Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai would get more publicity as he would start winning more tournaments, so Cobra Kai would continue to grow. Kreese and Johnny would get the idea to want to enter Eagle Fang into more tournaments, so Johnny and Kreese would continue teaching their students the way of the fist, and some of the Eagle Fang students would start to become bullies, and Kreese would realize that he was going to need more help to try to retake Cobra Kai, so Kreese would get the idea to track down Terry Silver a lot sooner in this timeline, and that is where I'm going to end this What If. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if Mike Barnes reopened Cobra Kai during the events of Season 1? Let me know in the comments below. YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys next time.